got a pound of hamburger. I literally just took it out of the freezer, so it's completely frozen. And I just put some water in there, and that's going to help it thaw relatively quickly. So I just turn on, I'm gonna just let it get browned. It is starting to get cooked on the one side, so I flipped it over so we can start to get the other side as well. And here I have, I know that looks so weird, I have cream corn, and what I do for cream corn is I mix a cream style corn and a regular, because otherwise it's so runny. Then I took 2 cans of the whole potatoes and I'm boiling them right now. So I scraped off the top layer and flipped it over, and now I'm doing the same thing with the other side. And then I added more water because the water had completely dried out. So I'm gonna try to cook this the rest of the way. So I just kind of broke it up a bit, and now I'm gonna go through and salt it. And that's really gonna bring out the flavor. I'm kind of letting some of the water cook off so that I can get the meat like fully cooked. The corn is nice and bubbly, so I'm gonna turn that off. I'm kind of letting the water cook off a little bit so that it can get a little darker. And then we're gonna add in more water, and we'll use our brown gravy mix. I just turned my corn off because it was really bubbling quite a bit. And then I have my potatoes. They were all fork tender, so I removed them. I'm gonna grab butter quick, if I can get it while I hold the camera. Okay, so I got a hefty amount, I don't know, tablespoon-ish. And I'm gonna pour in a little bit of milk. There is no possible way for me to give you a measurement on that, because honestly, it's literally a different amount every time I do it. Just depends like how the potatoes soak up. I'm gonna have to grind that. I can't do that while I'm holding my phone, but anyways, there's that. I'm gonna do a little pepper, and there's a little bit of salt. Let me do the pepper, and then I will show you. I did about 3.5 grinds of pepper, and then I also grabbed some garlic powder. We like our garlic. So now I'm going to just turn that on low. Add water, put it back on there. My potatoes are going and getting nice and smooth. Trying to get all the lumps out. Okay, so here's my meat right now, and I'm gonna take the brown gravy mix, just sprinkle it on. I have another one. I will probably end up adding more water to this because this will soak up quite a bit, and it'll also get thicker, and we don't want it like too thick. We don't want it like glue. So I'm gonna let that cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna add a little more water just to thin it out a bit. I'm gonna try to show you this. I've got a trick for you, because when you turn off your blender and put it up, then you're left trying to clean that off. So turn on and slowly, very slowly start pulling it up. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna whip all of that off of those for you. You see how clean those are now? There's not near as much potato. Here's our potatoes. They're a little thin, so I did a little too much milk, but it's fine. There is our hamburger gravy.